Good morning, everyone, and welcome to your Miracle Mindset prescription for this week. So this week I have chosen from the Wisdom of the Oracle, I have chosen from Ask Your Guides, and I have chosen from the Angel, or the Angel Tarot. Let's try to get those words out. All right, so our first card actually does come from the Wisdom of the Oracle, and these cards are absolutely beautiful because not only do they have beautiful pictures, they also have beautiful symbols within them, and I'm going to really be diving into those symbols, especially with this card, very deeply. Okay, so this is good fortune, invite magic in. So I want to change that, excuse me, from invite magic in to invite miracles in. Okay, so first we see this beautiful staircase. Let's take all these beautiful symbols. So first we have this beautiful staircase that this fairy is standing on. So this staircase represents your thoughts. If we are climbing up, then our thoughts are becoming more loving. They're becoming more the thoughts we think with the divine. And if we start going down, that means we're starting to think with our lower self. We're starting to think with our ego. We're starting to get into fear and the poor, poor, pitiful me. Okay, so we're really being asked this week to climb up towards, here we go, the kingdom of heaven, or towards, enlightenment. And we will be led that way by our new ideas. I don't know if you guys can see that, but those are actually a crown of butterflies. And then this rainbow represents the divine blessings. As we really start to think more with love, what happens is that we begin to move into divine providence, knowing that we're going to be taken care of, okay? And then we have these beautiful irises or crocuses. I'm not quite sure which one they are, but both will represent seeing with spiritual vision. So as we get higher in love, as we start thinking more with love, we begin to see things from a more loving space, from what reality really is. Reality is loving. And if we begin to have our thoughts that way and really look at the quality of your thoughts, what are you thinking? How are you thinking? Are you thinking with love, or are you thinking from fear? Are you taking an action step out of love, or are you taking an action step out of fear? Which one are you doing? Which then brings us to our Master Teacher card, the number 33, Discipline. Number 33, Discipline, Master Teacher. So our Master Teacher is saying, mastery only comes from demanding the best of yourself and saying, okay, I am determined to be vigilant for my thoughts. I'm determined that this week, even if it's just this week, even if it's just this moment, I am determined to be vigilant for my thoughts and only accept loving thoughts, okay? And then, and yes, it is practice. You have to practice being vigilant for your thoughts, because if you don't, then how are you ever going to get better and better at it if you don't practice it? So that's what that card is really saying. Practice makes perfect. You have to practice it. Practice what you preach. I do every day. Otherwise, how could I be on here talking about it or giving tools if I don't actually practice what I preach? Which brings us then to card number 32, which is higher self-decision. Once again, what are you deciding to do? Are you deciding to listen to love, or are you deciding to listen to fear? And something I want to bring up with that is, when you are thinking without love, you're not really thinking at all. Remember, love is everything. Love is eternal. And when we are not thinking with love, we're not thinking at all. You're not thinking anything because it's not the truth. So love is everything. So when you are not thinking with love, you're not thinking at all. Okay, and that's going to bring us to number 25. The Eternal Light of Love. Gorgeous card. Beautiful card. And basically, this card is about trust. Now, I'm going to read the affirmation, but the symbols that I'm really getting from this card is true guidance comes from love. We can take guidance from our egos, but really, if you ever take guidance from your ego, you notice that you're going to fail a lot. The ego's only preference is, it's really a death wish, according to A Course in Miracles. The ego wants you to fail. And if we trust in love, we are bound to succeed. So let's read number 25's affirmation. And it is, I trust in the eternal light of love which stems from my soul and the heart of all creation. I trust in the eternal light and love within every situation I find myself in. I trust in the divine light. So once again, all about that trust, all about believing in only the power of love. All right, guys, so that has been your miracle mindset for this week. If you're interested on how to really reach into your own divine guidance, how to really hear the voice of spirit for yourself, then I invite you to come visit my website, which I will put in the description, for my 8 weeks of guidance course. All my love.